Okay, here we go. This is Mene unboxing number way too many. I have way too many Mene pieces at this point, I guess, or, I'm not going to wear them all at once, but it's nice to have a little bit of variety. So this time I've wanted this pendant for a while, and they took it off of their website for, I don't know, they haven't offered it for over a year. So as soon as I saw it, I had to snatch it up, and it's the Dagger Pendant. It is super cool. It's pretty heavy. I will definitely be doing some close-ups later so you can get a better look at it. But I got the Dagger Pendant and the 26-inch classic chain, because I was on the fence between the, what is it? I think they call it the mini linear link. I'm not sure if the mini one is the... It's small. It's small like this, but it has almost more like a Hermes link or something. But I opted for this. It's a little bit lighter, and I just like the look of my Platinum Classic chain, so I figured it would pair pretty well with the Dagger Pendant. And 26 inches because it's just kind of a cool, slim design, so I figured having a nice long chain with it would create an interesting aesthetic. Over here we got a little splurge. I celebrated a raise that I got at work the other day with a 10-ounce bar of silver from the local coin store. It's one of the old prospectors bars. It's pretty cool. Poured silver. I have no idea when it's from, but poured silver is always cool. So for some close-ups here, this is the Dagger Pendant. I love the spiral pattern on the grip of the dagger, and has these cool angular facets on the blade that catch the light from different angles. So this thing kind of shines nicely. I think it's about an inch or so in length. Maybe, actually, it's a little bit longer than an inch, maybe an inch and a quarter in length. So it's a decent sized pendant, but it's slim, so it doesn't have a really big presence. One thing to take note of is that the bale on this is larger than, I don't know if this is something that maybe a design change that Mene is doing, but the bale is larger on this than it is on my smaller sun medallion, which, it's the smallest measurement on this from the inner diameter is 3.4 millimeters on the dagger, and on the sun medallion it's 2.7 millimeters. So when I have the heavy rounded box chain and I tried to put the sun medallion on the heavy rounded box chain, it does not fit. You can barely get it to fit on there, but it hangs up on the chain and it just doesn't look good. I think I did a video on that. But the Dagger Pendant you can wear with the heavy rounded box chain. It fits on it perfectly. In fact, I wore it all day today, so I can vouch for that. So maybe they are making the bale slightly larger on some of their pieces, or maybe just for this particular piece. I'm not sure. You'd have to ask, but you might have more compatibility options with some of their chains now, because for a lot of their stuff, yeah, it doesn't fit on the heavy rounded box chain or some of their other heavier chains. So obviously the Dagger Pendant will fit. This is the regular rounded box chain here, which I think has a width of 1.75 millimeters or so, slightly less than 2 millimeters. And I believe the heavy rounded box chain is 2.5 millimeters, somewhere around there. So get some options And it doesn't look, it looks good on the heavy rounded box chain. It's not, doesn't look like the chain is too heavy for it. It's a good match, but I don't think that this looks so great on a shorter chain, the Dagger Pendant, because of its kind of elongated shape. It looks really good on the 26-inch length, and the 21-inch length looks good on me too. I have a somewhat thin neck, so I mean, for anyone, I would imagine 26 is a safe bet. So this is the 26-inch classic chain with the Dagger Pendant on it. I think the total weight is around 18 grams or so with the chain and the pendant. So a little bit more than half an ounce. But this is a great length for this pendant. And what's cool about 26 inches is that you can just pop it right off your head if you want. So you don't have to take it off the chain every single time you want to. You don't have to unclasp the lobster clasp or something. Some people complain about the Mene lobster clasp. They say it's really small and hard to work with, but I don't have any issues with it. I don't know. Just need some fingernails, I guess. But it is convenient just being able to slide it right over your head. So I would definitely recommend getting this if you're into this style. It's cool as hell, and it's really clean. It's a really clean look, and maybe Mene will not be carrying it forever because they released this as a Father's Day thing, but it had been on their website before, and then they took the design off their site for whatever reason. So, yeah, you might want to snatch one up while you can.